Hey Ben, so I woke up today with the news that apparently 5.3 is going to be delayed even further. I heard that from my friends on Discord, and I was like, wow, okay, I better go and read this live letter right away. Not live letter, letter from the producer right away. So I'm bound to read this right now. I haven't read it yet. We're going to go through this together and see what is going on with patch 5.3. I will be putting a link to this post in the description box below, so you can read along if you want to, or share it with your friends. Hello everyone, this is producer and director Naoki Yoshida. First, I would like to apologize again to all of our players for the delay of patch 5.3 Reflections in Crystal, which was originally scheduled to release on June 16th. Yeah, that's I think 2 weeks ago. Although our development and operations teams, as well as QA testing, have experienced a number of setbacks due to the illness, I'm pleased to inform you that the development production is back on course, and we've settled on a new patch release schedule. As of now, patch 5.3 Reflections in Crystal is scheduled to release on Tuesday, August 11th, 2020. Okay, so we actually got a date. That's awesome. That is at least some silver lining in this. We did everything we could to try and release this update at some point in mid-July, but in the end, we determined more time was needed to thoroughly test and debug the next Alliance raid of Jorge Dark Apocalypse and the new large-scale encounters of the Resistance weapons content. This matter was complicated by the fact that, due to the size of our QA teams and the nature of the testing required of them, working in the office could not be avoided. Preparing a working environment in the office that adhered to social distancing guidelines and regulations required more time, resulting in this 2-month delay. And I wonder what it is like in there right now. Are they all just sitting there testing with masks on? Though it cost us roughly 2 months, our primarily home-based work system is now securely established, and we plan to return to our regular release schedule of roughly every 3.5 months after patch 5.3. Unfortunately, there is no way for us to ever completely recover from this 2-month delay. Were we to try and accelerate our schedule from patch 5.4 onwards, it would only result in cutting content and sacrificing the quality of our work. And given the serialized nature of Final Fantasy XIV's story, it is important that we keep to our original roadmap in terms of number and quality of major patches. But rather than think of this as a loss, I consider it a great accomplishment, as our staff can now work safely and efficiently, both at home or at the office. Yeah. What's more, I believe we can make up for this delay with the quality of future patches and our upcoming expansion. While we're on the subject of future patches, perhaps you'd care for a glimpse of what we're working on. Yes, I would care for that. Please show me. Okay. Let's see. Well, I can't read Japanese. I don't know what it says. I'm gonna have to Google. I'm gonna have to check. Maybe somebody has posted what that means. But, okay, let's see here. It's a mount. It's a tank mount. We were just joking about that the other day on the stream. I was like, would you guys rather have a tank mount from the Jorge raids, or would you rather have a flight suit? What else is happening here? It actually does seem to fire peacocks. It will fire a peacock out. Well, I still think it's really cool. At least they showed us something that they're working on. I guess I can say thank you to Yoshida. Thanks for that. You can expect to see plenty more this month, as we'll be releasing interviews and updates to the 5.3 special site, as well as another letter from the producer live, scheduled for Wednesday, July 22nd. So that is 3 weeks from today. I just hope they don't have it at 3 o'clock in the morning so I can actually restream it. There's only a month to go before the release of patch 5.3. So I hope you can just hold on a little while longer. I will try. I can. Yes. I'd like to take this moment to thank you all again for waiting so patiently and for your words of encouragement. I would also like to express my sincerest respect for our development and operations teams and QA staff who have done their utmost to continue production while transitioning to this new work environment. I couldn't ask for a better team. And with that, I'll be returning to work on checking patch 5.3. I'll see you all in the next letter from the producer live. Okay, so there are some, obviously, there are some good things that we learned from this letter. First of all, the actual release date for 5.3, August 11th, and the day for the next live letter, July 22nd. I really am not surprised by this delay. I had a feeling that it would happen. I remember in the previous live letter, right here, Yoshida was telling us a little bit about how the transition was going for the dev team. They said, if you consider our usual development production to be at 100%, we are currently sitting around 85 to 90% capability. The missing 10% can be attributed to work from home network issues, reduced debug efficiency, and the general stress of adjusting to this new work environment. A gap we mean to close as time goes on. We have progressed from an almost complete halt in development, and that was June 4th. When this was posted, to near full operation, which means towards the end of next week, I'll be able to conduct what we call producer-director check and begin a thorough playthrough of main scenario and other content. That's the check that he was referring to that he needs to get back to at the end of this live letter. I mean, I keep saying live letter. I'm used to saying that. Letter, just regular letter. It's actually, considering the scale of what they had to do and what they had to adjust to, it's pretty remarkable that after only 2 months, they were now able to fully transition into a regular release, like back into the regular release schedule where they know they're going to be able to keep putting out the content. I am a little bit worried about what I heard about the QA team. Like, they cannot avoid working in the office. They have to work in the office. They just cannot do some of this work at home. And so they are having to figure out the social distancing in the office, and that concerns me a little bit. I just hope that they are able to stay safe there. What are some other good news from this? Well, it means that you'll have more time to work on your Moogle Tombstone event, because that's supposed to last until 5.3 gets here. So some people that have been dragging your buns on that, I'm probably going to be trying to get the Susano dog myself. In terms of the reactions from the community so far, whenever I saw this posted on Reddit, I think this was actually a very insightful comment. Maintain a consistent patch schedule, maintain the health and safety of your employees, maintain the quality of your new content. Choose to. Yoshi P chose correctly. The permanent 2-month pushback stings a little, but I'd rather that than, hey, a bunch of programmers died or got sick, bringing you your shiny pixels. Yeah, that's the thing that we really have to keep in mind here. Although, yes, of course, like everyone else, I'm disappointed and that we're having a further delay. I'm not angry about it. I'm not salty about it, because these people, especially now hearing that some of them have to work in the office, I feel like they are, at least in some way, putting themselves at risk to continue bringing us all the games. So, like, I am only understanding of that. I will wait even longer if it just means ensuring the health and safety of the dev team. Also keep in mind that, as you said, they will be releasing interviews and updates to the 5.3 special site, which should be up relatively soon. So that's going to be a really nice, like, slow drip of content for us to, like, hold us over a bit as we wait. I know that a lot of players have been asking me, especially new players, asking if they should wait, just wait to start playing until after 5.3 comes out, because 5.3 is, of course, bringing with it that very hotly anticipated rework to Realm Reborn. And my general advice to people right now would be, look, if you actually start playing right now, then you'll be past Realm Reborn by the time that 5.3 comes out, especially now with a delay. But that also depends on, of course, your personal playtime, how much time you're going to be able to put into the game. You could always just get started and then get to maybe like the post Realm Reborn part, and then just like see if you can get through that slog that is currently being worked on, that will be changed in 5.3. And if it's just too much for you, then you could hold off and then wait until 5.3 comes along, or like me, just power through it and get into Heaven's Ward. And heck, I mean, maybe you could even get to level 80 and jump right into the new Yorha raid, the Puppets Bunker, as soon as 5.3 comes out. Yoshida is absolutely doing the right thing here. I'm really happy to see that they don't want to sacrifice the quality of their work. They want to make sure that everything is really well debugged and tested because, at least in my experience playing this game, yes, from time to time there's the occasional like Robot Extreme, but by and large, the game is incredibly well tested, and most raids and dungeons and stuff are usually quite bug free, and that's because of the hard work of the QA team. So I just hope that they're staying safe. I say a lot of nice things about Yoshida on this channel and about the dev team, but it's well deserved. I'm glad that they're not going to be rushing the future patches after this one to try and make up for the lost time. Like, this is an extraordinary circumstance, and putting the health and safety of the team is what needs to happen, putting that first. So I hope that y'all are staying safe amidst all this stuff as well. I know that 2020 has been such a challenging year in so many different ways, but please continue to wash your hands, wear a mask, try to avoid social gatherings if you can, and just generally stay safe, be smart out there. And that's all for today. I will be seeing y'all on the stream a bit later tonight. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.